Today I'll be doing a book review, and today I'll be reviewing the Cahill Chronicles, or the Born Wicked trilogy. Either way, I don't even think it's called the Born Wicked trilogy, but let's just call it that. Anyways, yeah. So I'm gonna do a series book review instead of just individual review, because I already read the whole series and I'm too lazy to do a review for each of them. So I'm just gonna review the whole series. Yeah, let's get on to this book review. So yeah. So the Cahill Chronicles is about three sisters who fit this prophecy, and the prophecy goes that one sister is gonna rule the witches. One sister is gonna start a war between the witch and the Brotherhood, and the other sister is gonna get killed by one of the sisters. Yeah, that's basically the main plot line of the whole series. Alright, so the series follows Kate, who is now 16, I believe, 16, 17, and in 6 months she has to make a decision to either join the sisterhood, become a nun, or get married. And she has a lot on her plate. Like, her mom died, and when her mom died, she made this promise to her mom that she's gonna keep her sister's power and her power secret from the Brotherhood, because the Brotherhood is basically like this group of men who are in power, and they make these decisions for like everyone, and they and throughout the years they have like convinced the people that witches were evil. So if you ever like suspected of being a witch, they either send you to jail. They either send you to jail, or they either kill you. Kate and her sisters are all witches, and that's very rare in a family. In a family, so she has this burden on her to keep her and her sister safe from the Brotherhood, because if the brothers find out, the brother will kill them, because obviously they're all witches, and they're destined for this prophecy that is gonna bring down the Brotherhood. So the Brotherhood doesn't want that to happen. So the Brotherhood tries to stop that by like finding out who the witches are, and then like killing them. Like, so the story centers around Kate as like the stuff are happening with the Brotherhood and the sisterhood, and then her coming into age, and her dealing with her sisters, and her sisters powers that are beginning to develop, because they're young witches, and they're beginning to develop their powers, and she's like learning to control them while she's still learning to control her powers. Overview of the books. The first two books, they started out like really slow. Like, they caught my interest, but it was not like, oh my god, I need to keep reading. It was more like, oh, I could stop and I'll read it later and all that stuff. So it took me a while to finish the first two books. But like towards like after you get to know the first half, because the first book it just sets up the story, give you like the background and all that stuff, and then towards the end of the first book it got really good once the story's plot out, once she finds out that all her sisters have the kind of powers that her sister has and all that stuff. It got really good. The second book, the second book is a new setting, and she's in like a new setting, and so the first half of the book it's kind of slow, because then you're getting to know the new setting and what it's about, and where she's at and all that stuff. So yeah, the first half started out really slow like the first one, but like, once you get used to, like, once you get introduced to like the sisterhood and all that stuff, it gets better once her sister joins her at the sisterhood. And then the third book, right from the start, it was really good, because it was like right after where the second book ended. And I'm not gonna talk about the second book yet, but the ending of the second book got me angry. So and yeah, so it was like right after the second book ended. Honestly, the third book was really good. The third book was really good. It got my attention throughout. It was like really good throughout the whole book. So I really wish this first two books were like the third book, but you can't do anything about it. So yeah. Overall, the whole series as a whole, it's a really good book. I love the characters except for Mara is the middle sister. Mara is Kate's sister, and she's the middle child. I love the plot. I love the prophecy thing, because then you're guessing like, oh, who's gonna be the one that dies? Who's gonna be the one that starts the war? Who's gonna be the leader of the witches? Once you get through like the first part of each book, it gets a lot better. But you have to get through that first half, get through like the slow parts first. But once you get through that, it's a really good book. Well, once you get through it, it's a really good book in my opinion. So overall, the whole series as a whole, I gave all 4 books. I gave all 3 books a 4 out of 4 because it was good, but I just felt like there was something missing, and then Maura annoyed the hell out of me. And I know her, and the ending, I felt a little bad for her, but that was enough. And obviously, if you read the book, you know you obviously know which one is gonna die. I mean, it's so obvious. It's out there. Anyways, yeah, that's it for my review for the whole as the non-spoiler part. That's it for my review. Thanks for watching. Bye, guys. That's it for the first part, the non-spoiler part. So yeah, if you guys haven't read the book yet, I suggest you not read this part because I might go into a little rant, so just saying. My god, Maura was like the most annoying character in the book, and like every time she comes on scene, I just want to punch her in the face. Yeah, I did not like her. I mean, the end of the second book, I kind of understood her logic of it, but still, it doesn't justify what she did. And just because someone paid attention to her does not mean she owes her life to that person. And that's basically what she did. Like, you know, whoever gives her attention, she's like in love with them. Not in love with them, but like she looks up to them. Like in the first book it was Elena, which was their I don't know what they call them, but she was like the babysitter, the nanny. Elena was the nanny, and then Elena paid a lot of attention to Maura, and that's kind of like due to the fact that she has like a attraction to Maura. And yeah, and then once like, you know, she's been wronged by other people, she like will hate them to the gut. Kate ruined her relationship with Elena, so she ended up like having this hate for Kate, and I felt like that kind of contributed to like what she did to Kate's boyfriend, Liam. I feel like that kind of like contributed to what she did to Liam, and like she doesn't want Kate to have the happiness, because Kate took that happiness from her when she forbade Elena from like seeing Maura. And then once in the sisterhood, that lady started showing affection to Maura, started showing more attention to Maura, and then all of a sudden she's like her guinea pig, she's like her puppet, and like Maura would do anything for her, and like whatever she says, what's that lady's name? I believe her name was Inez, Sister Inez, which she became like the main sister once like Cora died. Once like the lead sister died. I think her name is Inez. I'm not sure, so if I'm wrong, I'll correct myself here somewhere. Anyway, so yeah, once Sister Inez started like paying more attention to her, paying more attention to Maura, Maura became her guinea pig, and Maura became like her pet, and so Maura do anything she says, and like whatever she says, Maura thinks. So yeah, and like we obviously know Maura. If you read the book, you obviously know that Maura is not the chosen one. Maura is not the most powerful witch. Maura is not the Orca, whatever that is. She's not those, and you knew she was the one that's gonna die. I was just waiting for her to die, and like when she died, I was like, I felt kind of sad for her, because then she realized that, oh, she was wrong and all that stuff. But then too late, she died. There were a lot of things that Kate did that. There are a lot of things in the third book that Kate did that just annoyed the hell out of me. Like, yes, I know your lover don't remember you, but yeah, get over it. He don't remember you. Make him fall in love with you again. Stop thinking about the past, and stop thinking about like, oh, how he kissed you and all that stuff, because that's in the past. He doesn't remember you. Well, the thing now what you have to do is just make him fall in love with you again. It's that simple. He fell in love with you once, he'll fall in love with you again. You don't have to. Don't live in the past. Just say that. Intentions and Maura has, like, all that stuff, but get over it. He's a guy. I know you guys were in love once, but he got more things to worry about, like oh, how